Alright, this will be a tutorial for setting up specifically Black Ops 2 Zombies on Linux and SteamOS. I'm going to be doing this on a regular installation of CachyOS with Linux, but I will make sure that all of the settings for Steam Deck are included as well during this, just to make it a little bit easier. To preface this, I recommend doing this with a mouse and keyboard. You don't really want to be doing this on the touchscreen or with the trackpad on Steam Deck, although it is possible. It's just significantly easier to connect a mouse and keyboard. First, you're going to start by installing Black Ops 2 Zombies. If you have it on Steam, perfect, install it there. If you don't, that's fine. What we're going to do is take our Black Ops 2 Zombies installation. If you're on Steam, go to the local files. Once we're in the local files, go to Common, and then take your Call of Duty Black Ops 2 folder, and we're going to cut this and put it in the documents. That seems weird, but it's going to make our life a lot easier. Then on Steam, you can go ahead and uninstall this. Next, we're going to install two applications. We're going to install the LAN launcher for Plutonium. This is going to allow us to play the game in offline mode. Go on the main page, scroll down to Installation, click Releases, and then you're going to install lanlauncher.zip. Now we're going to actually install Plutonium, so just look up Plutonium VO2 and then click Download. Then click plutonium.exe. I know that also seems weird, just do it anyways. Then in our downloads folder or wherever you've downloaded these, we're going to create a new folder and we're just going to call it Plutonium. This will also make it very easy to work with these applications. Go ahead and drag both of the downloads into the Plutonium folder. Then we're going to extract the LAN launcher here, and then you can delete the lanlauncher.zip as long as you have this second folder. Forgot to mention we want to move the Plutonium folder to the documents. Now, first things first, we're going to start with Plutonium. So go ahead and right click on this. And if you're on the Steam Deck, you'll click Add to Steam. Instead, if you're on regular Linux, you're going to open up Steam. You're going to click Add a Game at the bottom left of the app. Add an on Steam game. Then we're going to go, of course, to Browse, Documents, Plutonium, plutonium.exe, click Open. Then click Add Selected Programs. Now for both SteamOS and Linux, we're going to go back into Steam. We're going to click on plutonium.exe, click the Settings, Properties, then we're going to go to Compatibility, force the use of a specific Steam Play compatibility tool, and change this to Proton 10.0-3. It's going to try and change it to the Sniper or whatever that was. Make sure you change it back. Now that that's done, we can click Play within Steam. If you're like me, it'll have to download Proton. Just let that download install. Once it's opened, you'll see the Plutonium updater. Let this install as well. Once it's done installing, you'll be on this screen. Go ahead and log into Plutonium. If you don't have a login, you should register on their website, but you need to log in order for this next step to take place. Once you're on this screen, go to T6 Zombies, click Setup. Then, in the select folder, we'll click My Computer, Z, Home, whatever your user here is. Then click Documents, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, then click Open. Now that you've added it to Steam, you can click Play and play it here, but you won't be able to play it offline, and it will kind of run like trash. So we're going to fix those two things. We're going to go back to our documents and then the Plutonium folder we made. Then we're going to open up LAN Launcher. We're going to right click on LAN Launcher and then click Add to Steam. Again, if you're on Linux, you're going to go to Add a Game at the bottom left of Steam, add a non-Steam game, then click Browse, LAN Launcher, lanlauncher.exe, then add selected programs. Now that we've added that to Steam, we're going to go into Steam, click on LAN Launcher. We're going to click on the Manage Settings again, click Properties. Then we're going to click Compatibility, force the use of a specific Steam Play compatibility tool. Again, change this to Proton 10.0-3. It's going to change it to Steam Linux Runtime. Make sure that it's on 10.0. Once that's done, we're going to click Play. Now here's where things get a little bit tricky. We need to find the Plutonium folder, but if we click Browse, we won't actually find the Plutonium folder. What we'll have to do is copy the Plutonium folder app data. So the way we go about that is you're going to right-click on any game in Steam. It doesn't matter which one, as long as it's installed. Then click Manage, Browse Local Files. Then from here, we're going to click Steam Apps at the top. You're just going to navigate to the Steam Apps directory. Click Compat Data. Then you're going to look for this folder right here. It's going to be labeled 215-609-8693. Double click on that folder. Click on PFX, Drive C, Users, Steam User, App Data, Local. And this is the folder we're looking for. This is Plutonium. We're going to copy this folder. We're going to go to our documents again, click Plutonium, then click paste. Then we can rename this folder to just Plutonium data. Now we're going to reopen LAN Launcher. Under the Plutonium folder, you're going to click Browse, then My Computer, Z, Home, Your Name, Documents, Plutonium, then Plutonium Data, then click Open. Now for the Black Ops 2 folder, we're going to click Browse, My Computer, Z, Home, Your Name, Documents, Call of Duty Black Ops 2, click Open. And this is now officially set up. So make sure you type in your username, whatever you'd like it to be, then click Save Settings. Now we actually have to fix the performance of Black Ops 2 because it runs pretty terribly natively. First, we're going to open our File Explorer, then click Documents. Go to the Black Ops 2 folder, right-click on t6zm.exe, add this to Steam. Again, if you're on regular Linux, you're going to open up Steam, add a game, add a non-Steam game, browse, documents, Black Ops 2, t6zm.exe. You're going to click Add Selected Programs. Now back on your Steam Deck or regular Linux, open up Steam, click the cog wheel again, Properties. Then we're going to change the name of this to Call of Duty, Black Ops 2 Zombies. We're going to go to Compatibility, force the use of a specific compatibility tool, change this to Proton 10. Now here's the most important part. We're going to go back to Shortcut, and we're going to type this string in for the launch options. You're going to type in these words exactly. I will have this string in the description so you can copy and paste it. But once you've pasted that, you're done and good to go. We're going to go to LAN Launcher, click the cogwheel again, Properties. We're going to also paste those launch options there. Then we're going to do the same thing for Plutonium. So Plutonium, cogwheel, Properties, then paste that in the launch options. And at this point, you should be all good to go. In order to play Black Ops 2 Zombies, you won't open Black Ops 2 Zombies. You'll open LAN Launcher or Plutonium. What I like to do is, under LAN Launcher, I rename it to Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies Offline, and then for Plutonium, I call it Call of Duty Black Ops Zombies Multiplayer. If you go back to your properties on each, you can customize the cover and artwork to custom images. If you have the Steam Grid DB plugin installed on your Steam Deck, rename Plutonium to Black Ops 2 Zombies, and then you can change the artwork. It will give you community uploaded artwork, and once you're done, you can rename it to Plutonium. You should also right-click on Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies and click Manage Hide this game. You can do this on Steam Deck too. This will keep it out of the way so you don't ever accidentally open it. Again, you don't want to open the actual Call of Duty Black Ops 2 Zombies install. Now that we're back on SteamOS, we can actually test this out. So let's click LAN Launcher, then click Play. Once you're on the main screen for your LAN Launcher or Plutonium, you can click the controller icon and change the template to gamepad with mouse trackpad. That will immediately enable controller support. You can also change your controls there if you'd like. Now, if you're on Steam Deck, I recommend changing the following settings. You're going to click Options, Settings, change the resolution to 1200 by 800, then change the display mode to full screen, make sure graphic content is enabled, and then I would change the field of view to 80. If you don't keep the game on full screen, the game will look kind of dark, so try and keep the setting on wherever you can. Then go to Advanced Settings, sync every frame, make sure that's yes, and then you can turn on Draw FPS in order to see what your frames per second is. Otherwise, you can leave all the settings the same. Follow these same settings for the Plutonium launcher when you're playing online. Regardless, thanks for watching this video. Appreciate it.